start teasing the zones, and that's what the great ones do. You got to make sure you elevate him, get him out over the plate. That's the only way you're going to have a chance.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. The wind and the pitch. That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running. And that's through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one almost got him. And that's outside, and it's 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Popped up right side. Albies under it. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
2 away here in the top of the first.
Gunnar Henderson.
2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's in there for strike 1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. Banks off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Oh, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
2 outs. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And takes low for ball 1.
1-2.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That one felt good. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
2 outs, nobody on. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Down the line. And foul as it bangs off the fence. The wind of the pitch. Hard hit to third. Riley fires to first, and that'll do it. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning, and it's 2-zip. And we're back. And towing the slab, Trevor Rogers. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So a man aboard, Jurickson Profar. Next up for the Braves. Pitch out, but no action.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And the 1-0. Profar gets a piece there. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering upstairs. To second, and he's out.
So much for their first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
One down, base is empty. That one is hammered right field. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, safe.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Strike one. One of the things that helped Olson in 2023, a stance adjustment, and that as well kept him more balanced for less swing and miss. Runner on at third, one gone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
1-2.
Hit on the ground to the right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-2.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. This one in the air. Henderson drifts towards it. And the inning is over. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. The lefty fires. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a foul ball.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
1 out, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Next to hit, Jeremiah Jackson. He swings and fouls one off. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
1-2 now. Sale swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Orioles held in check there. They're down 3-2.
Them don't know me, word to Romy and Naomi. Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all gas. Breaking down the young and what I owed him. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded.
Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Golden.
The designated hitter.
Rogers, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Fly ball down the line. Ward running hard to get it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And now the lefty. Foul ball there. The 0-2 stays alive. Kicks and deals. In the air to left down the line. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. And that one is inside. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Michael Harris.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And they're at the knees, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That gets down for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Snap throw to first. Harris back in on a dive. Harris off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 and 2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. This to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. They get the out on Acuna. That ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
With Chris Sale on the mound today for Atlanta, I was thinking a bit about his career and his expectations here with the Braves. I think the biggest change for him is the fact that
Pulls out one foul.
You know, Boog, Sale carried the load in Chicago and Boston when he pitched for the White Sox and Red Sox, but this staff in Atlanta is on a different level. He's even joked that he could pitch horrible and people won't even notice because he's surrounded by so much talent.
Throw on to Olsen, and O'Neill is retired.
Now back, second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Get out of town. And it ties it up. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Alexander in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and Acuna able to make the grab. 2 away down. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Tied up here in the early going. The pitch. Popped up. Albies settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're tied now with 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. The line to kick the pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And the pitch. That one misses. 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Ball 4. Runner take your base.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Here is Matt Olson. Grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Austin Riley will hit next. Singled and scored his first time. And that one fouled off. And here it comes.
Ball. 1-1.
First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. And that drops in for a strike. The 1-2. That one missed.